Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna have a mukbang today, or this evening I should say. It's like 8 something. So we are having steaks, and here they are in the marinade right now. They're not the steaks that I made last time. If you want to see that steak mukbang, then you should go look for it in my channel. Like, it's really delicious and I love it. So anyway, so we're having steaks again. Finally, it's been a while since I've had some steak. So this kind is like a Asian inspired marinade. So it's got like soy sauce, some chili pepper, or I should say chili flakes. We got some balsamic vinegar for some little tart sweetness. So I don't know, we'll see. They say it's Asian inspired, so hopefully it comes out great. Technically the instructions say to marinate them for like 15-20 minutes, but it's been like 2 days because we were supposed to have eaten it yesterday and we ended up not doing that. So it's here now. So we're gonna, hopefully it comes out good. And along with my dinner, my steak, we're gonna have some baked sweet potato, which I am. Matt doesn't really like sweet potato, which is totally fine because that means more for me. But we're gonna have some sweet potato, and then we're gonna have some mac and cheese, and I gotta make Matt some mashed potatoes. So I'm really excited. I'm waiting for the pot to heat up, and I think it's ready. It's just now smoking. There it is, guys. It looks so yummy. I can't wait to eat it. Yes, it already smells good too. Oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and cook this real fast. I figured I was just gonna get it done, bing bang boom, because I think a lot of people like just to see the eating part, so we're just gonna skip that. If you'd if you'd like to see me make this, I mean I think everybody knows how to make steak, but if you want me to watch me make this, you can always let me know. But I think we're just gonna skip through all that. So I'll be right back. The steaks will be cooked, everything will be ready. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. So I finally finished cooking. It took forever, but here it is, right here. It looks absolutely delicious. It smells delicious. Don't mind my baked sweet potato because I didn't know how to make the split thing, and apparently you're supposed to squeeze it, and I didn't know. So it's completely cut in half. So it looks stupid right now. And plus I didn't broil the marshmallows on it. I just put it in the microwave, so they just melted. So now it just looks like a big old mess.
Hey Google, stop.
But what I have to drink though is some ginger ale. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, that was so good. I love a good ginger ale. All right, guys, so bon appetit. Oh.
Sorry, you don't want to see that.
It's fine. Oh, look! Let's take a look at your scar. Take a look at your manly scar. Here we go. He's got 2. See? It looks great. Now you can tell the stories to the ladies.
Tore something loose and had to be put back. It's a great war story. Use a knife yet.
It's so good. Although the only sad part is all the brown sugar just melted along with the butter and went away. But the marshmallow's still there. That's what I get for not scrunching up the potato. All right.
That's good. That's good.
All right, now for the first morsel. How did I cook it? I cooked it decent. Okay, here it is. My first piece. Mmm. Interesting flavors.
It's very tart.
There's a piece of fat.
Very like tart, like soy saucy.
Well, you put soy sauce, but
Not in a bad way. I mean,
I have like sugar in it and stuff. I thought it would have been sweeter the way I imagined it, but because they had me put a lot of brown sugar in it, but I think the balsamic vinegar and the soy sauce kind of overpowered it.
That last bourbon marinade you did was awesome.
Well, that'll play good.
Everything's very whiskey though.
But it's still pretty decent.
Oh no, it's good. I was not complaining at all. I was just saying.
Better not, I made it.
Well, you might have to help feed me.
Let me cut you a steak for you.
Knife functionality is not on the list yet.
Alright guys, might have to cut my husband's steak for him in little pieces. Just for you. I wanted to try something different. There were so many marinade options, and I was like, man, there's so many. Well, and this ended up being good. It just said Asian marinade, Asian inspired steak marinade. So I was a little bit intrigued because usually, a lot of the time, it's like always a sweeter marinade. Oh.
Well, the steak matters, and we didn't get to Whole Foods. I mean, this is just Kroger special, so not the world's greatest steak either.
Okay.
So all in all, I mean, it's really good.
It's really good. I'll make sure I put the recipe for the marinade down below. I got it off of Pinterest, as I do most things. Yum yum. Shh. He can't cut his steak, everyone. I guess I should have thought it through instead of getting the steak.
Well, at least let me finish rehab first.
I'll make them whiskey marinade to celebrate your full recovery.
That's a date.
By the way, speaking of dates, I think we have plans this coming weekend because they, in our area, it's not close in our area. We kind of have to drive a little bit, about 30 minutes, not too far. But oh no! Hi guys.
Oh, that's taking the table that bad. That's what happens when I try to cut a steak with my left hand.
All right. A temporary malfunction.
Put it back.
Give me 1 minute. Sorry for that brief interruption. Yeah, as you can tell, what happened, my phone fell down, and Matt and I were arguing because I was mad because it kept falling,
I was laughing.
and he was laughing. But anyway, also the potatoes were done, so I had to do the potatoes real fast. And now he has potatoes added to his dish. There you go. There's his potatoes. It is actually dairy free, so that's always good. Dairy free, gluten free.
Because you're using vegan milk.
Yeah, because I got to use my oat milk and then the Earth Balance vegan butter. Yeah. Matt says I make the best mashed potatoes. Not to toot my own horn, but toot toot. And back when I was what I was doing, eating the steak. Look at that morsel. Yummy. It's so yummy.
Yeah, it's good.
You know, probably would have helped, like you said, was the kind of steak we got. Usually, when it comes to meats, we go to Whole Foods. We do not have a Whole Foods near us, unfortunately, so we have to go travel around.
Like 45 minutes.
To get Whole Food, but their meat is awesome. Their salmon, their steak, their lamb. I made some good lamb one time. I made some pretty good lamb. I think I did a mukbang on that lamb.
And the kids liked it.
Yep. But I think they had been introduced to lamb already, so it wasn't that scary to them. But
No, they ever actually liked it though. I don't think they ever liked it though.
well, that's mine. Anyway, I hope you had a great weekend. And speaking of weekends, like I was saying earlier, in 45 minutes away, I feel like it's like 30 minutes, but could be wrong.
It would depend on what you're talking about.
Well, a seafood boil place opened up
About 45.
in Franklin. I had to think about it. Franklin.
Cool Springs.
Yeah, Cool Springs area. They finally opened a seafood boil place. I think now it's becoming a really big thing now. So they're opening up everywhere. But like it seemed like they skipped our towns. So
we had one for 2 weeks, and then we're good.
we did have one, a Cajun seafood boil place, but they closed down. I don't know for what reason. But it was before COVID or anything. It wasn't because of those reasons, but they had left or they moved or something. So, but there's another seafood boil place. The boilery is what it's called in Franklin. The boilery. And it's hard to say, but it's a seafood boil place, and Matt loves his seafood, like a lot. I took him one time. I think, what was it for? We were in the area and I took him out.
Juicy crab.
The Juicy Crab in Chattanooga. And he was like a little kid in a candy store. He ordered about everything on the menu. But he ate it up. He didn't waste nothing. But I wanted to go take him because he's like, oh, I want seafood again, and I kind of miss it. And I don't know how to make seafood like that. I can do fish, but I've never.
A good recipe.
I've never had I never steamed, seafood and stuff. So they finally have a place. So we're gonna probably go over there this weekend. This coming weekend, not this weekend, but this coming weekend. We're probably gonna go over there and check it out. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully they have a good Cajun style seasoning because that's what I like.
And you'll have to shell my crab for me.
Oh yeah, I have to check out all the meat for him. I forgot about that. So we're watching Wicked Tuna, and I never knew how big tuna is.
Oh, they're huge.
And I never thought about it because I'm thinking of they're a small fish. They fit in those little tuna cans or whatever.
I thought they got for $15 a pound when a can of tuna is like $3 or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess a certain cut is very expensive.
I'm sure it's the.
Or actually, no, tuna is very hard to get. Same as crab. That's why they're so expensive. They're so expensive for restaurants to buy because they're so hard to get. Anyway, the point is that I never realized how huge tuna can get. I was really impressed. So it just intrigues me because I like to see when they finally pull out the fish and they're 500-600 pounds. I'm like, golly, I just never knew they could be that big. They're huge fish.
$15 a pound.
Yeah.
It's like a $7,000 fish.
Mm-hmm. I was like, man, we need to go fishing.
I already tell you I'm in the wrong line of business.
I was like, you might need to go find a boat or something.
You want to make money, be a mechanic or a plumber. Those things make $50 an hour.
Plumber, really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about plumber. You have to fix toilets, but...
Why do you think it pays so much?
Anyway, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do that weekend. So, it's going to be fun. Oh, cat's fighting.
Cat fight.
So Simba has been exceptionally old manny and grumpy lately.
Worse than me.
He's anything that walks past him, except for us. So I'm thinking about, and I think I posted on Facebook, but I'm thinking about getting BoxyCharm. What? I was thinking about getting BoxyCharm. I don't if none of you guys know what that is. It's a subscription you do, and it's kind of like Ipsy, but you actually get every month you get makeup products or hair products, skincare, and stuff like that, full size, for $25 a month, which I think is pretty awesome for full size products, and you get like a whole bunch of stuff in a box. So I thought about like doing the subscription that way, like every month I can unbox, I can try, like it doesn't have to be all in one video, so I can unbox in one and maybe try some of it, and then another video I can try the other products. That way you're not just getting a whole bunch all at once. But I don't know, tell me what you think. I think I'm very interested, only because getting new stuff is always great, especially I'm afraid of commitment to things, especially with makeup, only because, stop looking at me like that, especially to makeup, because makeup's a lot of money. Like, if you, like, the really good products, they cost a lot of money. It's scary to buy sometimes, because what if you don't like it? Then there's return policies. Well, you can't take it back, you used it, and you're like, well, how are you supposed to know it works unless you take it and try it and then have to return it and all other stuff, and like you pay like $60, $70, $80, and then you're just like, well, I'm just stuck with something I don't like, or it doesn't work. So like, this is kind of nice if you're just afraid of committing to like a product, or you want to try something but you're a little scared you're gonna get the wrong stuff, or I think that's a really cool idea, so I might just do it.
Is it like rotated brands and stuff?
Yeah, it's like all name brands that we all know, and they kind of, every month is kind of themed or whatever, I guess, and then they just kind of send you stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get that. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure I will. Also, update, I found a gym that I like. Can you hush?
Where is he?
Under the table.
Oh.
But I found a gym that I like. It's called, well, I think everybody pretty much heard it, but Orange Theory. I don't know if they're open at all places, but close to me, there's a gym called Orange Theory. And mind you, I am a little bit inspired by a friend that I went to school with, and she went to this gym, and it's kind of like changed her life for the better. She looks great. Sydney, you look awesome. If you watch this, I'm rooting for you. And I think you really inspired me to really go out there and try and do this. So I might be doing Orange Theory. Woo-woo. I don't know if you guys want me to record my journey of trying to lose weight again, because I know I've been trying. I did that first time, and Matt was doing better than I was, but we were doing really well with it. But then
I've got a handicap this time, so.
Well, he's injured, so.
And I might join the gym in 6 to 9 months.
Well,
ain't no point right now.
well, let me know. Honestly, it's kind of putting myself out there, because people are gonna see how much I weigh, how awful I look without a shirt on, with sports attire, but I'm always wearing t-shirts to kind of cover up a lot of my rolls, so. But anyway, I'm willing to do that to show you guys my progress, and also for me to see my own journey and to look back on it. It's like, man, I worked really hard and I'm here. So it's kind of for both of us, but if you want to see that, let me know. If not, I'll probably just record myself. I keep it. For you. I'll probably end up doing it for me, but if you guys would like to see my weight loss journey, obviously let me know. As I eat this big old steak.
Protein's good for you.
Oh man, it's so good. Mmm. Mmm.
Let me sometimes back to you.
Mmm. Mm-mm. Mmm. I can't, well, it's so good. One thing that I should say about the steak that I probably would do next time if I made it, from the last steak, I poured the marinade in the pot and let it simmer in it, and then I like drizzled it. Both steaks, like I should have done it with mine because mine was the last one to make, and I poured the marinade and then let it simmer, let it thicken, and then drizzle it. I didn't do it this time, but that's probably what I do, because I'm looking at the center of my plate has the juice on it and I'm like dipping it. Oh, so good. Mmm. Mmm. Now we clean the tanks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks. And we did that relatively quickly, I must say.
About 2.5 hours for all 5. That's not bad.
Usually with the kids, it takes longer than that.
When you ask kids to do things they don't really want to do, they don't quite move the fastest. But the 75 definitely takes time to do half a tank change. I mean,
Yeah.
it's, especially since we use a gallon jug, that's 35 flips.
Yeah.
One way. Then you gotta refill it.
I think the longest time it took was that big tank in the living room, because if you guys remember, I did my boyfriend does, or not my boyfriend, but my husband does my makeup type challenge, and I did my intro in front of the giant tank. If you haven't seen that, you should check it out. This is kind of funny.
It was fun though.
But yeah, that's the big tank that we have right now. That's the longest it takes because it's so huge and we have to constantly go back and forth pouring. I obviously wish we had like a hose.
I'll drive out front door, so there's no reason to cook.
Oh, hi, Nugget. Oh, my hammy. My hammy's awake, guys. Hi, hammy. Come on.
Oh, there it is.
We gotta clean this cage. That's the last thing we're doing today. Because we like having our hams a clean cage. I need to get a bigger cage for him. You know what's funny? Seinfeld. That's funny. I have become a brand new fan of Seinfeld. And I'm obsessed. I binge watched. I'm on season 4. Can you imagine? I sat there and just crack out laughing so hard. About pee my pants a couple times. I love Seinfeld. I don't know what happened. I mean, I like the Golden Girls. I love the Golden Girls. I watch that all the time. I watch that when I go to sleep. So I subconsciously watch TV all night long. But, oh yeah, I love Seinfeld. It's so funny. It's so like...
Stupid.
It's so stupid. It's kind of like the Family Guy of whenever it came. When did it come out? In the 80s?
When you were 2.
I thought that's when it ended.
Oh, you're right. Well, it went on
I think it
for
was
9
80s, wasn't it?
Went on for 9 seasons. I don't know.
80s?
It was just during the 90s. I think it started in
90s show?
99,
Okay.
Something like that.
Anyway, the point is that I love it. And if you haven't watched Seinfeld, watch Seinfeld.
They're horrible people, but it's hilarious.
I just can't. I can't with them.
The most selfish people on the planet, and I don't know why it's so funny.
I love it though. It was good.
And Kramer, the first 3 episodes, you hated Kramer, but I think you really like Kramer.
No, like at first I was so annoyed with Kramer. I was like, he kept barging in, and I'm like thinking of my own pet peeves. Like, okay, don't just come in walking in my house, neighbor. You're a neighbor. And then I started to like him because he's pretty dang funny. He grew on me. At first I did not like him. All right, guys. So we're gonna end this video right here because I can talk about Seinfeld for the rest of the evening, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys. So I'm gonna end the video here. Food was delicious. I'll make sure that I'll link the Pinterest in the description. And so that way you can try the marinade for yourself. It's really delicious. It's really good. Just my opinion, and you don't have to do this, but near the end when you're done making your steaks, just go ahead and pour some marinade in the skillet, the cast iron skillet, and let it kind of simmer and bubble up, thicken up. Then drizzle it on all the other steaks and then just let it while all the other ones are resting. Can't talk. And I think the flavors will intensify even more. It's still really good. I just probably would have done that. I just didn't think to do it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. And I post videos every Monday and Thursdays. And I know, as you can see in my past videos, mine's not been doing Mondays and Thursdays, but this video is going out on Monday. So anyway, thank you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!